This is the part 4 of the SQL tutorial, and in which we will talk about how to delete a database in MS SQL. And in this tutorial we shall learn how do we delete or drop a database from SQL Server, and how to delete the database when the database is being used by more than one user, and show all the databases in a SQL instance. So let's get back to the SQL Server Management Studio. So I have got this SQL Server Management Studio. So I will log in again, disconnect it. I have already had an instance open, connected. So I will just click on Connect Database Engine and click on Connect with this server name, which is my desktop with the Windows authentication, and click on Connect to connect. And I expand this databases node, and I have got these MyDB and MyDB1, which I will play with. So I'll try to drop or delete MyDB1. Okay, so for this the command is drop database MyDB1. Now MyDB1, let's click on execute and let's see what happens. So command completed successfully, and if you refresh the database node, this is the refresh, you can see that MyDB1 is deleted. It's no more there. Right. Now what we will see is the next part, that suppose we wish to delete MyDB, and this is opened in more than one machines. Okay, so let's highlight this and click on a new query. This shows that I am using this MyDB database, and let me open another instance of SQL Server, which I have already opened. So now I have opened another instance of my desktop server, and I click on this databases node, and I have got MyDB. So MyDB is, I'll click MyDB and click on new query. So that will simulate that I am using this MyDB database. Okay, now if I just minimize this window, shift this window a little bit, you can see that here I am trying to drop let me try to drop MyDB now, because MyDB1 is already dropped. So MyDB, and then this MyDB is also open there. Okay, so if I now execute this command, let me minimize this, execute. It's trying to execute this query while this database is being used by another user. Let's see what happens. So it says that cannot drop database because it is currently in use, because I have been using this database. So this is not allowing me. Now what I need to do in order to drop this database, all I need to write is an alter database statement. So this is alter database MyDB. I'll just drag from here, and then set single user, set single underscore user with a statement rollback immediate. Okay, I'll tell you in a bit what this means. Semicolon you can put, and then you can just execute this, and then non-qualified transactions are being rolled back, estimated rollback completion 0% and then 100%. Now if I try to drop this database MyDB1, so now I again run this query, drop database, and commands completed successfully. Now if I click on this database node and click on refresh. It is expanding, it's refreshing, and then it will expand, and my DB database is no more there. So it has dropped the database. So now coming to set single user with rollback immediate. What this means is that this will cause all the incomplete transactions to be rolled back, and any other connections to the MyDB database to be immediately disconnected. And first it will set it to single user mode from a multiple user mode. Lastly, I like to show the name of all the existing database, for which the command is, let's comment this out. Select name, and if you need anything else, say database ID or something like that. Database ID. From sys.databases. Right, and then sys.databases. That's it. Explicitly use master, and then carry out this. Click on execute, and gives me all the databases available with their databases ID. So in this lecture, we saw the syntax to drop a database or delete a database is drop database followed by the database name. This is the example. And once a database is dropped, you can check it in the list of databases with the following command. Select name from sys.databases go. And when you want to drop a database being used by more than one user, then this is the command. Alter database name, set single user with rollback immediate.